on the fucking loose. Cosby on the loose, dude.
Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the table, I have my wonderful co-host.
Right next to you, you have Omar. You have Omar.
Omar calls me. And right next to him, I have my wonderful executive producer and co-host.
It's Jordan.
I think Omar does have much better.
He did a way
Cosby
better
impression.
one than me.
I don't know how I've actually never even seen Cosby Show.
Oh, that's
You know what?
got it.
Actually, when I was a kid, I used to really like that
It's a
show.
good
You
show.
did?
I did like the show. Like, he was good in the... Man, it's horrible the shit he did, right? But, like, in the show, he was fucking good. Like, he was like, damn, like, that's the kind of dad that people should fucking have.
Yeah.
Like, he was a good, upstanding citizen. Him and his wife were fucking physicians. You know what I mean? They're fucking... You know, they're putting a good message out there for people and showing them you should take care of your kids and family's important. And
Yeah.
you should eat dinner all together. You know what I mean? All this important shit. But little do you know in the background, he's fucking roofing
Oh, man.
all kinds of women, underage, regular age, and just doing horrible things.
Roofies and the Puddin' Pops, dude.
Roofies in the pudding pop.
That's how we got him.
He froze roofies in the Puddin' Pops. Yeah, I'd never seen that show. I didn't know that's what it was. So they're like a rich family?
Yeah.
They are a
That's pretty-
wealthier. They're for that time. That is definitely a wealthier family. Both the parents are doctors, right?
That is nice. They're just a full, nice family. Like, I guess Family Matters is kind of like that. Because Full House, they're missing the mom. So that's like a sad aspect of it. It's like
Yeah.
a dad
Yeah.
raising the kids on his own or whatever the fuck.
Family Matters is you're right because Family Matters
It's pretty wholesome,
one was
too.
a cop, the other one worked in. She was like an assistant or a secretary, I think.
Full House,
Yeah.
they were smashing puss. right?
In Full
Right?
House, yeah, they
the
were all
dad,
fucking.
the dad, Joey, and then the fucking other.
They were all fucking.
That's
the
true.
homeboy?
That's a house of three bros.
Wait,
and they're all
who
fucking.
are the homeboys again? It's the dad,
It's dad. It's Uncle Joey.
Uncle Joey,
And it's
He's the uncle.
Fuck.
I don't remember his name, but
What
he's
is his name?
The
he's
blonde
the
hair.
brother
the
of
blonde hair guy.
yeah. He's the brother of the mom that died. I
fucking
think.
cut it out, dude.
I don't
Cut
remember
it.
his name.
Uncle.
Cut it out.
Uncle
Oh, he's
Joey?
he's a brother. I didn't know that. He was the brother of the mom who died.
I believe so.
Yo, what is his name? I need to find out.
Uncle
now.
Joey's the fucking the
is
Greek guy,
upsetting me.
right? What's his name? Fucking-
Stamos.
Stamos, yeah.
Yeah. He's the one getting puss. He was fucking all the puss.
He was always bringing home the bit. Didn't he
Yeah.
just have that one chick?
Oh,
I don't even remember.
We're fools. Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Joey is him.
Really?
Uncle
Yeah, he's
Jesse
he's
is
Uncle Joey.
John. Jesse's John Stamos.
Yeah, Uncle
Yeah.
Jesse. He's got his hot girlfriend upstairs, and they're banging. In
Yeah.
the
They're
attic.
banging. The kids can hear it all.
Yeah, and then Joey is out trying to get puss being funny.
Yeah.
He's like a stand-up comedian.
Oh,
What
he's a
is-
comedian in the show.
I think so, yeah. And then
remember.
Jesse's like a rock star or whatever the fuck.
And what does
Yeah.
the dad do again?
I don't know. I think he's like a sports.
He was a sports
Like a sports-
broadcaster, maybe.
Some shit
no,
like
he was a
that.
writer. I think he was a writer.
He was one of those things. They had a big ass house though. Motherfucker was supporting all of his family.
Bro, for real.
Yeah, sure. You can live in our attic with your wife. Yeah, sure. You can.
And one of the most
Kimmy Goodler, come on in.
one of the most expensive dollar per square foot per fucking capita places in the world, San
For real.
Francisco.
Right on the hill too. They're like right in front of a nice, beautiful park.
Yes.
Like when they show the front of the house.
That motherfucker had money, bro.
Bro, what the fuck does it feel like to live on a hill like that? Obviously, the house is not tilted, but like to walk outside and the entire world is slanted.
It's like a decline.
yeah.
You have to fucking.
You're like you're not even. It's not going down in front of you. It's going sideways.
Yeah.
So like the left is more elevated than the right side or whatever, or
That'd be
either or
that'd
vice
make
versa.
it easy to like. Imagine you want to do like hill sprints or some shit. You just run up and down your sidewalk.
That's true. Right
You're
outside
just,
your door.
You're just fucking. That's a good workout, right?
Right
there.
outside your door.
But what if you're leaving hammered
Oh.
and you fucking take that first
Oh,
step
dude,
and you
you're
just fall to your
tumbling.
left?
There's some parts in like L.A. Where it's really steep like that.
Yeah.
San Francisco more so, but in LA, there's some parts where it's super steep. You're like, dude, what the fuck? You're trying to walk up it, and you're like, this is legitimately a workout. I'm not used to this. I'm used to the fucking flat,
Yeah.
miserable heat in Houston.
And they get down out there. They'll like bomb the hills like on their bikes and shit.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
I went to San Diego when I was a lot younger and visited my cousin's cousins, and I stayed there for like 3 weeks. And I would go bike riding with them sometimes, and they were like, them motherfuckers were active.
Yeah.
They would be able to pedal up the hill and shit. And they'd just bomb that motherfucker. I was too scared.
They got it, bro.
I had to hit the brakes.
They can have that.
You know what I
one.
always
hills are
admired?
steep.
I admired people who could do that on skateboards. 'Cause that
Oof.
shit's insane, dude. I feel like I would just get to the bottom and just completely explode. Like I would just fucking fall down and just break everything.
Completely explode.
Just explode, dude. You're going down. You're not even because on a bike you're at least like you have brakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On a skateboard, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
Dude.
You truly have all you can do is jump
Just
off,
jump off and hope
Yeah.
you break your legs.
try to skirt it like to go like
Yeah, like power
perpendicular to what
slide,
you were.
a hard power slide. Bro.
That's the only
going
way.
downhill is impossible. You have to like tuck and roll.
Yeah. Because there's that cool way where people they lean on the back and then it scrapes and then eventually stops. But if you're going down a hill,
Fuck
that's
no.
not gonna work.
You ever see like people like, or like in real life or in videos when they're skating and then they fall and they actually like they fucking eat the dust, like they fucking hit the ground hard.
Oh, dude.
And then you see them get up and you're like, fuck, man, like they're playing it off and they're probably just trying not to act like bitches, but that shit fucking hurt.
That has to, dude. If I was standing up straight right here and just drop my body on your carpet, it would probably hurt.
If I just dropped my pants right now.
Just dropped my pants, took my meat out. Would you guys suck it? No.
Go, all right, back to what you're saying. If you dropped right here,
It would hurt like a mother. If I just fell on my arm, it would hurt like a motherfucker on
Yeah.
carpet. If I did that, like coming down like a fucking fishbowl, like a little half pipe or whatever, the like little ramp going down, that fucking hurt.
Bro, not even that. Imagine you're trying to skate onto a rail and you fall off and hit the concrete.
Oh, I was gonna say your balls.
Oh, no. Oh, that happens, though.
Yeah,
that does
fucking
happen.
oh my
Popsicle and that
God.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember Scarred on MTV?
Jesus.
I've never watched that.
You never
Oh,
watched Scarred?
God.
No.
It was hard to watch.
It was people just talking about the horrible things that happened to them after they
Yeah.
tried extreme sports. Usually it
dead.
was extreme. It was like skiing or
Scooter. Sometimes it was scootering. It was skating a lot.
a
too.
lot of skating, mostly skating.
a lot of fucking skate. It was basically people. I think they would submit their like fucked up injury videos to Scarred, and then if they liked it, they would call them in and they would like interview them.
Hell
and they would like
no.
show clips of the shit, and they would show it all, dude. It would be people's like legs like bent behind their fucking like body, like
Yeah.
touching their fucking butt.
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
It is wild, man. People's arms like bent back. People like breaking both legs and shit.
So Gio, does that make you squirm?
It did.
You don't like
I don't like bodily pain like that.
So what about like
I
boxing
don't
and
either.
UFC? Like you don't really give a shit about that?
Whenever I see people's like when they kick somebody and they break their leg,
Ooh.
I'm done.
Or when they have a really big gash and they keep hitting it.
Yeah, anytime you break a bone, I'm good. Like I tap out
Yeah, that's horrible to say.
Yeah.
I went down a little because Twitter doesn't give a motherfuck.
at all.
They'll let you post whatever the fuck you want. And I went down
X.
like X.
Oh, it's X, not Twitter anymore.
That horrendous fucking old timey font. What the hell was he thinking? What the hell was he thinking with that giant flashing sign too? They made him take it down. Did y'all see that?
That's so idiotic.
He put a giant sign and the thing blinks like it flashes like strobe lights.
Uh-huh.
And it's extremely bright and it's facing a residential building.
The people in the apartment are like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I think in less than 48 hours they got it removed because
Thank God.
everyone was complaining about it.
Fuck that man.
Musk, you idiot.
I read a post from the guy who made the logo. He said he was only at Twitter for 2.5 weeks. He made the logo. They took it and then they fired him.
Oh my God. Well, it's a horseshit logo anyway, so whatever.
For real.
but they still use it.
Yeah.
I still do
that's-
use it. I
that's
heard the
funny.
guy who made the smiley face only made like $250 off of it.
What's my like?
The smiley face that everyone uses. Like the dot.
I mean,
like the
he's
yellow
not an
smiley
innovator. Everybody. Are you talking about that specific smiley
Like the
face?
first guy to ever make the yellow smiley face.
Man, a
That
caveman
was
probably made that shit years ago. But he didn't put no.
Copy.
He didn't put no copyright on it.
Nah,
I
he didn't put no
guess.
copyright on it, dude. Yeah, he should have fucking trademarked that shit, dude.
It's funny though. Like the whole copyright shit's weird. Like, have you ever seen the Facebook movie? The guy he brings up a good point. He's like, a guy makes a chair. Do you fucking take anybody else who makes a chair ever in the world to court? You know what I mean? Because it's like it's a difficult thing to fucking it's hard to balance. Like how the fuck do you?
Anytime that someone sings "Happy Birthday," do we have to pay money for that?
I know you have to pay the official Happy Birthday Corporation or some shit.
Yeah.
Happy Birthday, Inc. Yeah.
Imagine that.
I'm sure you think that. No, that's like a public property, right? Isn't that
Public
like
domain.
Yeah.
Usually,
Happy Birthday.
Like
Some of
Disney and
those
shit
things.
now. Like isn't Mickey Mouse
Some
now
Disney
public
stuff
domain?
is public domain.
Yeah.
That boy Mickey.
It's after 100
Boy,
years.
Mickey.
I think everything enters the public domain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So eventually,
Most-
right now, all
most
the stuff
Disney
that we
shit
would like
will.
to put on, we could put clips and stuff. We can't.
We could.
We could put
flagged.
stuff from
no,
100 years
no.
ago. Oh, what's it? All right, what's
What was going on 100 years ago?
In 1923,
Charlie.
people.
the
no,
first
there
war.
was.
The
and
big
tw-
war.
No, 23. That shit was done, bro.
That's what I'm saying. We could use stuff from that.
From before then.
Yeah.
Man, motherfuckers, they have no cameras back then.
They got cameras.
The only people who had cameras are rich motherfuckers, and that was it.
They got film of the Archduke getting shot.
Oh, they really do?
I don't think so.
I didn't know they had that.
I was watching like some really old like short movies for some weird reason
Mm-hmm.
on Hulu the other day. They're a trip, dude.
Short film.
There's one called Trip to the Moon. It's like they're like probably like 8 minutes long.
It's from the 30s or something.
It's like from the 30s.
Oh,
like from like
it's-
1932. and
yeah,
shit.
that's the first ever film, I think.
It's fascinating.
Is it?
In
With the
the-
moon hypnotized?
No, it's the
That
first
can't be.
film to use
Color maybe.
not color, to use like not CGI, But special effects, I think.
Like, yeah, I'm sure because
Yeah.
they had like a rocket ship and stuff.
Yeah, and they crash on the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that shit.
So they probably put them on a thing and then like put some backdrop behind them and made.
Yeah,
some
that's
sort of
what it was.
special
That's what it was.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're weird though, man. They're really fucking weird. And I saw another one with a guy like sacrificing a woman.
Yeah.
And he like summons a spirit. But they're not scary. Like they're not what you think they
They're
are.
just
at all.
weird.
They're a little
extremely weird.
and they're like kind of cheesy because they're limited by the technology they had back
And
then.
it's really creepy the way they move.
And it's like
everything is
silent too.
It's silent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's silent, and some of them have color. They're weird, man.
Yeah.
Don't watch them. It'll scare you.
Don't
It'll give you
watch it.
nightmares.
What was so
Scary.
weird about a
It'll
trip to
give
the
you
moon
nightmares.
is like they crash on the moon and then like it's like a weird face or something. Or the moon looks weird as fuck.
Well, the moon has a weird face, and they crash and they land in
That's
its
what it
eye,
is.
and then they get there, and there's people there or something like
Yeah,
that. I forget what it is.
yeah.
And then they come back, and that's it, and then they're celebrating.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy how far movies have come from that, man.
Oh yeah.
Now there's whole movies that take place in outer space,
There are.
Yeah.
and there's like high graphics, fucking spaceships and aliens and all this shit. It's like now is definitely the best time to fucking be around.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That-
Movies are great right
Movies
now.
were probably ass back then. I mean, all they had was books.
That's why, like,
Yeah. And the radio.
I don't like
And the
watching
radio.
those 60s and 70s movies. They're just,
Nah,
some of them,
it's
some of them
different.
are decent. but-
70s is when shit changed. Like
okay,
70s,
60s, 50s are, that's tough, dude.
50s is tough.
50s
bro.
is real.
50s,
50s is
tough.
real tough.
Yeah, you're right. 70s, that's like Teen Wolf and stuff, right? Or is
Nah,
that
that's
80s?
No, that's
80s.
80s.
70s is like Godfather, Apocalypse Now,
Yeah.
Taxi Driver. Good fucking movies started coming out in the 70s. That's when film really changed, and all the people like Martin Scorsese,
Yeah.
Francis Ford Coppola, George Lucas, Steven Spielberg. That's when they started making movies like Jaws. All that shit came out in like the 70s. They changed how movies are made.
Jaws
you know?
is a heater, dude. Jaws is so good.
I haven't seen Jaws
That's a
in so
fucking
long.
good one. That shark is still scary as shit.
It is scary as shit, dude. And it's just a well done movie. It's like it's not all scary. It's like funny a little bit. It's a good movie.
it's
Steven
very well
Spielberg
made.
knows how to make a fucking movie, dude.
100%.
Yeah.
One of the best directors. out
Super
there.
8. Have y'all seen Super 8? That's a
Super
really
8's a good
movie.
one.
Heard it was
too.
a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. He just made
He makes
The
a movie
movie
like
about his
every
family?
every year. I haven't seen it. Yeah, it's about like it's an autobiographical somewhat. I
like
didn't.
about his
See,
parents
I
or
heard it's
something.
good,
No
but I
idea.
haven't seen it.
yeah.
Catch Me If You Can. That's him.
Catch
too.
Me If You Can.
I didn't
and
know
he-
that. I
Ready
didn't-
Player
I just watched
One?
That. It was really good.
He has
It
some
was
heaters, man.
Ready Player One
Gotcha.
stunk.
This is a stinker.
You didn't like Ready Player One?
I watched the
Stunk
part of it in the gym, and
ass.
it seemed like it was all right.
I
The
liked
ending
it.
was
God.
stupid.
That movie was horrible.
We got to
What?
get the
I
thing from the
enjoyed
guy,
that,
and then
man.
we can stop it all.
Then we can stop it all.
Yeah. They're gonna take over the world, like, everybody- like Iron
Hey man,
Giant
I don't like
shit.
I don't like this Ready Player One hate, man. This
No,
shit,
no.
I like the concept.
I'm half hating because I saw part of it and I thought it was cool. I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it was.
I like
fun.
all the cameos. I thought it was pretty neat.
Gio has some stuff to say. I thought it was fun. What
She
does
was biting
Gio
his
have to
tongue.
say?
I didn't like that movie because it's just fucking horrible. I'm just trying to remember like how I felt watching the movie, and I was watching it and I was like squinting the whole time because I couldn't see shit.
Oh, because
It was just so many people on the screen,
There is a lot
That's
going on.
true.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot
dog,
going on.
what is going on?
yeah.
And then they go to the real world and it's all horrible. Fucking Lena Waithe shows up. I don't want to see
All
this.
the things from the game go to the real world.
No, when they go, like when they leave the game
Oh,
and they go like to the human people and shit like that.
yeah.
I'm
they're
like, what the fuck
stuck
is
in the
this?
game or whatever the fuck. That's
And they become like action movie stars in the real world. I'm like, what is this?
Oh,
Yeah.
Because
you know what? I haven't
saving
seen
the
that movie
real
in a
world,
while.
Gio.
Oh,
That's what it's
God.
about, man.
I
Come
didn't like
on,
that shit.
dude. It's a beautiful movie.
So sorry. Tell me your favorite movies then.
My favorite movies
I feel
are
like
stupid. We all know my favorite movies
our
are dumb.
Tastes are
Freddy Got
completely
Fingered.
opposite.
Freddy Got Fingered is not on the list.
What's your
Hey.
top? All right, top 5 is hard to list, but name. It doesn't have to be top 5. Just name the 5 that come to mind that you really like.
It's not a good list.
Name it. Name
It's
it.
not good.
I want to hear. it.
The Social Network is one.
Okay,
Okay.
Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl is 2.
I
haven't
heard of
seen
that.
Fire movie.
It's a drama or funny or what?
It's both.
Okay,
It's like a teen movie, sort of kind of.
Okay.
Then it gets stupid. Then it goes to Speed Racer, which is fucking insane.
You
But I
talking
love
about the 2011 one?
yes, but I just love
Bad,
Speed
man.
Racer.
All right, go on.
I went to the movies and saw it in person.
I showed you that Speed Racer clip, right?
Yeah,
Which one?
not the animated one.
It's an animated clip from like the old show.
Is where he beats
It's a
up the
guy-
chick?
No, it's like a helicopter following him, and he's like winning a race. He's like, "Speed, you have to stop. The person behind you, her father is sick. She needs the money. She's got to save him." And then he's like, "Oh." He's like, I don't care what's going on with her father. I'm winning this race. And she's like, Speed, you have to. And he basically shuts off the mic and he wins the race. And it cuts to him and there's like confetti falling and he's like smiling. Like in the funniest way you've ever seen, dude.
I love Speed Racer, man. I used to love the show too, so that's why I really like the show.
Speed Racer. Is that him? Is that Hot
I
Wheels?
did like the show.
Not really.
Is that anybody?
I don't think so.
You guys made that up.
Two more.
Was that
What,
three of
what
them?
you got?
And then Grease 2, which is fucking dumb.
Grease 2?
I didn't even know there was a.
I love Grease 2, bro.
Is John Travolta's in it?
No, he's not in it. It's a whole new cast.
What
Who's in it that's of note? It's some white lady in it. She's in it. I forgot her name. But Grease 2 is there. Then number 5, I don't fucking know. I might go Empire Strikes Back. Just to keep it cool.
Reasonable.
See, you have some good ones in there, and then you have some that are just so out of left field that
I'm an eclectic person, bro.
I don't know what to make of it. But hey, man, different folks, different strokes.
That's why I did not like that fucking movie, bro.
Grease 2 is the wildest shit I ever heard.
Grease 2 is a
Grease
banger.
2.
Grease 2 is so fire.
Grease 3 is even better, though.
If they make a Grease 3,
Greasy.
they need to burn down the studio,
Bro, they made a show. They made a show
Grease
about
show?
They made a show about the pink ladies.
The Pink Ladies?
Yeah, the girls in the movie.
Truly, I have no idea what
So
the
they made
hell's happening in the
a
movie.
whole musical TV show like last year, I think.
It's Greasers, right? What is it,
That's
like
the
it's like
guys.
a gang war?
a game
It is
war.
sort of like a gang war movie.
Get away from my girls.
They're
eh?
fighting for territory.
Yeah.
They are. They're fighting for the high school.
Is it really it's territory?
Yeah.
Get the hell
And
out
but they
of
don't fight. They race cars.
John Travolta's 82.
They, see, another movie where people in high school are so old.
Yeah,
If you watch the first Grease, everyone's like 40. Like John Travolta is old as hell.
That's honestly offensive that they try to pawn him off. John Travolta of all people. Even
Bro.
when he was young, he looked old.
He still looked old.
It's the
dude.
star power, man. They just need somebody. They needed a face.
John Travolta looks like he got punched in the face, dude, and everything is swelling.
He's the one who got caught kissing that dude.
Oh yeah, at the airport,
Yeah, he was getting off a plane. He fucking gave a guy a smooch.
getting off the
Oh my
PJ.
God.
It's like his personal trainer or masseuse or something.
Hey
Yeah.
man, get, and then he joined Scientology. He was like, "Fucking hide it, fucking take care of this right now, guys."
Oh, y'all want to hear
wife,
something?
right?
Y'all want to hear something
he
crazy,
does.
right?
What?
I did not know that Kevin Spacey got out on mistrial.
He did recently.
I did not know that.
What was that? But he
Just
admitted it.
fucking
He
nuts.
did it. He did it. Right?
No, he said he didn't do it.
Wait, I thought when it came out, he like apologized. Basically, it was like I didn't know, like I was wrong of me to be inappropriate. Or, but I don't think he admitted to anything
No, all he-
bad. I think
yeah,
he admitted
all
to
he
like
said
being
was-
a little creepy.
all he
Yeah.
said was, "I harassed them because I was gay." That's all he said.
Oh.
He didn't acknowledge that he was fucking underage guys.
I didn't
or
hear
like
that
doing
part.
inappropriate stuff underage.
He was harassing little boys, right? How old are we talking? We're talking like 16?
teenagers. Yeah,
Like
yeah, and
late
this was like in the
teens?
80s too.
yeah.
It was in the 80s.
God,
At least
he's
the guy that he had a case with was
he's
in
a
the
good
80s.
fucking actor though.
He was
He's
good.
such a good actor.
He
He's
was
fucking done.
He was
But-
good when he was good. I'll give
no,
him
no,
that.
yeah, he's done now.
He was good when he was
Man, how
good.
they going? This pisses me off. I'm gonna go back to one of my favorite directors. How they gonna cancel Mel Gibson and let Kevin Spacey keep doing shit?
AB has talked about Mel Gibson.
He's the fucking
They
man.
didn't cancel
He's
Mel
the
Gibson. He's
fucking
making.
man.
He's still making stuff.
He hasn't made anything in, like years.
I didn't
He's
know Mel
about to
Gibson
make the
got pussy
fucking
like
the
he did.
movie again.
It's not coming out, man. They don't want him to
God,
do it.
that movie is coming out.
They don't
What,
want him to
JC
do
too?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Return of the Passion of the Christ. They don't want him to do it.
Return of the. The return.
But it's weird though how like certain things are scrutinized more than others, right? Like
I mean,
Yeah.
he
If
was saying
anything-
some crazy things.
Kevin Spacey
He was wilding, bro.
He got
was
the-
fondling little boys. That's a completely different thing.
Now I didn't know
right.
he was fondling. I
That's
saw
right.
mistrial, so I didn't know what happened.
Cosby, we were just talking about that. What the hell is Cosby
Oh,
doing now?
that's the craziest one.
Yeah.
That one's like it's not even just like a few. It's like up to more than
Hundreds.
20
Yeah.
cases. Hundreds?
I thought it was.
I thought it was like 50.
I know for sure it's more than 20.
All right.
But if you have more than 20, it's a pattern. That means
That's a lot.
the guy fucking did it.
Yeah.
20's a
You
lot.
know what I
of
mean? That's
people.
when you can
horrible.
establish like, all right, one or two, maybe he didn't do it.
How many times you got to do that to have 50 people, 100 people, 20 people come forward?
It was probably
Jesus
his
Christ,
It was
dude.
his thing. Like
Bill
it's probably
Cosby every
it
week
was his
was
move.
roofing somebody.
That was his Riz.
Once a year, dude. Take it easy.
probably just all the time. Imagine just always going out and just carrying. He probably had them on him.
Oh my gosh.
So he probably
That's
just like
wild,
you'd be
bro.
chilling at the bar. He'd be like put in her like she wouldn't even be looking. He'd put in her drink and then they'd be sipping. She'd be starting
Load
to
her
feel
up.
sleepy. He'd be like, "Come on, let's go."
Come to my house. Come over to my house. We can watch my show, Cosby Show.
Imagine,
I'm Bill Cosby.
imagine she's watching the show, his show with him.
She starts feeling it.
She's fucking falling asleep.
And the last thing you see is fucking Bill Cosby's old ass face.
Man, that's insane, bro. That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
That's a nightmare.
That
is one man I don't want to see on top of me.
no way, dude. Not Harvey Weinstein, not him.
Oh, God,
none of them,
no.
dude. These disgusting men.
Jesus
and just think about
Christ,
the
bro.
people that we don't know about that are probably still doing shit like
Oh,
this.
I
yeah.
pray. I don't pray. I'm just joking. But I hope that Leo never gets me too, because he's pushing it.
He's pushing it.
DiCaprio?
He's really pushing it. But goddamn it, that's a probably my favorite actor.
He's really good. He's
He's
towing the line though.
Yeah.
He's
towing
getting
the
close.
God, Chrissy Bale is good too. I was watching The Fighter yesterday,
line. Christian Bale's
or
fucking
like
great,
4
man.
days ago or something. The Fighter, the fucking
He's
Mark
so-
Wahlberg and him.
He's so good in that
Mickey
one.
and Dickie, what are you guys doing? What are you doing, Dickie? And he's fucking jumping out the window.
He's playing. He's the skinny crackhead, right?
He's a skinny crackhead. Yeah, there's a part
So
where,
good in that movie.
where his brother Mark Wahlberg basically is a boxer. Dickie's basically a washed-up boxer who at one point fought Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
That's all he
his
talks
name, right?
about.
Yeah, that's all he talks
He's
about.
like, when I was fighting Sugar Ray, he was good, but
He was good.
All he does is talk about when he was fighting Sugar Ray, blah 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 blah
yeah.
blah.
He worked like really hard, and he finally got to that point, and then he didn't make it. He didn't knock him out. He lost, and he just like basically like
He fell off.
He fell off.
He
after
fell off
that.
hard.
Yeah.
And so all he does is talk about that. So his little brother Mark Wahlberg is starting to rise up in the boxing community or whatever. And he gets like chances, but he's basically being managed by his mom and his brother. His brother is his coach, and his mom is like kind of his agent, and they're basically mooching off of him. In a way.
Yeah, because
And they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being good parents and like a good brother and like we keep it in the family and whatever. But they don't know what they're doing, so they don't give him the right opportunities.
Exactly.
And they take the wrong ones. He ends up fighting people that he's gonna lose against. So he keeps getting knocked back down when he's rising up. And his brother's like a drug addict. And so basically the movie, like there's like a documentary crew following them around, and he keeps telling everybody that it's about like his comeback story, but in reality it's about crack addiction. So it's a sad movie. It gets sad at some points, but it's like so Boston, it's hard to take seriously.
It's extremely Boston.
They're fucking
Okay.
like he's got a bunch of sisters, and like he starts dating Amy Adams. Like if a fucking girl walks at the bar, I
works
got
at
a
the
fucking number. And his sisters be showing up and like, you're a fucking slut. And like,
yeah,
his
fuck
mom
yeah,
and
slut.
shit.
They fucking have like 20 kids.
Yeah, they have like 20 kids and shit, and his dad is the only like reasonable, nice person in the whole entire family.
oh my god, bro.
And it's a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, all the actors do really good. Christian Bale fucking steals the movie.
I'll give that a shot.
Every scene he's in.
There's a really funny part where Mark Wahlberg shows up to like get him because he's late for practice, like to coach him. And he's doing crack in like this crack house that he goes to all the time. And he like tries sneaking out the back, and he jumps out the window, and Mark Wahlberg catches him. And later on, his mom tries to find him, and it's a really serious moment. And like she's trying to like get him out of the house and shit, and he jumps out the window again. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He jumps into the dumpsters. I thought shit was so funny when they did it the second
He
time.
played a crackhead really. He even lost
He
the
did.
weight. He was super skinny and shit, like a crackhead too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they said in The Machinist he was eating like an apple, like 4 crackers, and like smoking cigs all day. That's all he did.
He was scary
Jesus
skinny for that
Christ.
movie, like
Yeah.
ridiculously skinny.
like health, like concerningly skinny. Like could have.
I wonder if
seriously
someone's ever
sick.
been like, bro, you don't have to do this.
Like, dude, it's just
No,
the
I
movie.
got it.
yeah.
Like, it's just the movie.
I'd
But
say Christian Bale is an annoying person in real life.
I would,
so,
I would
too.
think if you're married to that guy, it'd be pretty annoying. But I appreciate his commitment to the craft.
for sure.
But it's ruining his life and his
Yeah.
health.
But
Well,
for,
now he's good.
for
Now he's
our
good.
entertainment,
Yeah.
I
You know what's
admire that to no end.
We only get that for like an hour and a half. Then he has to go home.
He has to go live with his wife and be that
He has
character.
to go to his kids, and he's all skinny now. It's like, we enjoyed you for 2 hours, but damn, bro, what's the rest of your life at?
Imagine how scary you look to your fucking kids if you're that like skinny and like creepy looking, like and dark behind the eyes. You know what I mean? You're playing
Bro.
because the character in that movie, he is suffering from like I think schizophrenia. I saw the
And,
movie
like,
years ago.
insomnia and shit.
He's like a loner, and he's like super depressed, and he's like a conspiracy theorist. So he's kind of like out of his mind. Imagine having that person pretty much in your house all the fucking time.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, that is. I never really thought about that. Like,
Leave that at home.
Your
I mean,
family
leave that
is
at
one
work.
thing.
Leave it at home.
you gain the weight as soon as you walk out. Gain the weight back like Severance. But it's like, imagine like your wife is one thing because they're an adult. They know that you're doing movies. You're an actor. But a child. What does your child think when you go from Machinist to fucking Christian to Batman to Bruce Wayne?
Insane.
I bet
bro.
Batman's
It's
probably,
crazy.
I bet it's probably awesome though, because
Yeah.
you get to go to the fucking hang out on the Batman set and shit. That would be
Yeah.
fucking so cool.
To be Batman, that has to be the coolest thing in the world.
That's the
Yeah.
100%.
Batman is he's the coolest superhero.
Why do you think they
He's
all
the
say
coolest.
yes when they ask him? Because it's
Yeah.
the fucking coolest role, bro. Anybody
so
who says
cool.
no to Batman, they're fucking nuts. That's
Yeah.
the fucking most awesome role.
A lot of people said no though.
They're crazy.
Probably because they
lot.
think they do it wrong, maybe.
It was in like the 90s when it was shit. So.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
yeah, it was bad.
When there
Batman
was
was
tidy
bad.
whities,
Yeah.
spandex.
Tidy
It was so corny. You guys ever see Batman Forever? That's the
Oh,
one with
yeah.
Poison Ivy.
That movie-
Uma Thurman plays Poison
That
Ivy.
shit is burned into my brain.
That's like
Same.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Arnold
stuff,
plays
right?
fucking
Yes,
Mr.
bro.
Freeze. Mr.
Jim Carrey
Freeze.
is the Riddler, I think.
That's
Yeah.
the one before
Oh,
that
that's the
one.
one before?
That's
Yeah.
Penguin, I think, is in
Those,
this one, right?
both of those
Yeah.
movies are like etched into my brain.
They're corny, but honestly,
Iconic.
iconic. Yeah, they're
They're
corny, but
iconic as
they're
fuck.
so like over the top and stylish. Like you know what I mean? Like in their style, it's like what the fuck? Like this is the most crazy shit I've ever seen. George
Yeah.
Clooney's Batman,
Yeah, that's
He's insane.
hilarious.
nuts.
Fucking
I think he has like a tear off mask. Like he has to tear the hood off of his mask every time. No, the hood off the suit every time.
yeah.
and it's silly, right? Like they're being funny
It's
on
insane.
purpose.
Bro,
I've
they
seen
have
clips.
nipples. They
Yeah.
have nipples in the suit.
Oh my gosh,
It's crazy.
yeah. They're like stupid. They're like airheads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It's if
I
you
wonder
watch
why
it
they
now,
took that take on it.
Because they were trying to make it more like kid friendly and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I
and
see.
I think they were trying to sell. I think what the director says they wanted them to sell more like action figures and shit
Yeah.
too. So
Mm.
they tried to make it more like colorful, more bombastic. You know. and
Because the Tim Burton ones were
Bombastic.
dark as hell.
Yeah.
It was dark as shit.
Christian, yeah, and then fucking the Batman is even darker.
Yeah.
Like something.
yeah, I
You
love
can barely
that, man.
see.
These streets, they need to be cleaned up.
That's the Batman we've always deserved.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
It's
one.
that's how Batman needs to be. It needs to be dark. It needs to be gritty. He needs to be fucking like teetering between like, do I want to help? Am I is what I'm doing helping or is it hurting? Like,
Yeah.
it needs to play that. Like, and it needs to play it well. And I feel like some of the Christian Bale movies, they did it good, but at the same time, like, it became more about the villains than Batman. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like you know,
Yeah.
like the Joker is just such a larger than life personality that you don't really have that much interest in Batman as a character.
Yeah, Batman. He's not really a well-rounded character. He's not really doing, and he's kind of just he's not like conflicted on what he's doing. He's
Not at
like,
all.
He's pretty fucking happy. Like, he thinks he's
Yeah.
the man, and a villain
Well,
comes in and like kind of shits on
In
him.
general or in the movies?
In the movies. Like in the movies, he's not really like beating himself up about it. He's going out, he's saving the day. He comes home, and then one day Joker shows up. He's like, "Oh, this is more than I can chew. This is a lot."
He sort of beats
This guy's
himself
crazy.
up. He beats himself up a little bit. It depends on which Batman you're talking about.
I'm talking about Christian Bale.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Christian Bale, he's just chilling and being Batman.
Yeah.
And then bad things keep happening to him, and he's trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
He's
Now
not
the cops are underground.
Yeah, he's not conflicted on what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's doing the right thing. He thinks. This Batman is like, yeah, it's a much more real take because it's not
It
as
is.
grandiose as the other ones where they're exploding stadiums,
Yeah.
but it's enough to be like,
I mean, they did kind of flood the city.
that's true.
Oh yeah.
They
true.
did,
That
they
is- that
did
is
like
pretty big.
crazy damage to the city. He
Yeah.
kind of did fuck up.
That's true. They're setting up Gotham's like decline,
Yeah.
so that they're
I-
like.
I love that, though.
I like that too.
The fucking mayor got shot.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Fucking.
I watched that movie about like 6 times.
That was Jesus, right?
You watched that movie That movie's a 3-hour movie.
I love that movie.
That's crazy.
That's-
dude.
that's-
that monologue at the end is so good.
It's
18
so
hours.
fucking good.
When he
bro.
walks out with all the people and he has the fucking what the
And
hell
he's
are those
moving
called?
all
Flare?
weird.
Yeah, he's like walking through the water and
Yeah.
they're all following. That's a good shot.
Yo, who would have
love
thought
that
Robert Pattinson would be a good fucking Batman?
Nobody.
I would have never thought he was such a good actor, dude.
He is. The guy has range. He is
Yeah.
fucking good, dude.
He was probably my favorite part of Tenet.
He
And
was
then
really
Denzel
good in
Washington's his son was also fantastic.
You know,
but he was great.
I'm gonna say it here.
I might be with you.
I don't like Denzel Washington's son.
Oh, I didn't think you. I
He
thought
wasn't
you
that
were
great in John Wick either, dude.
I don't think
I
he's
thought
that
you
good
were
of
going
an
to say
actor.
Tenet was not that good.
Nah, I like
was
Tenet.
amazing.
I like Tenet a lot.
We're gonna be good friends. I forgot what he says. But it's a
forgot.
really good
I
line.
love,
That scene
I love
is-
that fucking movie.
Oh, that scene is astounding,
but
dude.
I don't think he's that good of an actor. Going back to John David Washington, Denzel
Yeah.
Washington's son.
That's him and John Wick, right? Am I tripping?
Is it? Maybe confuse him with another black dude. I don't know.
What
I don't
the
think
hell?
it's him.
He was
bro.
in something else recently. What was he in?
He's
Aside
been in a
from Tenet?
few things. He's been. in a
He's
few
about to
things.
be in some crazy ass movie.
some sci-fi movie.
Yeah, that is like the biggest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh shit! What's it about?
I don't know. It's about some
about, like,
kid. It's
some,
like AI
uh,
took over.
Yeah, some AI kids
Yeah.
took over. Some AI people, and
Some
they
AI
put themselves into the
kids.
body of children.
Yeah, yeah,
But they're
yeah.
really AIs, and he has to
I-
decide if he wants to rescue the AI or
And,
give
or
it
kill
up.
it.
Yeah, or kill it. It's actually kind of an interesting plot.
I think
but-
I like that. Are they like overrunning the world? There's
Yeah.
like
yes,
a ton of them.
they're completely controlling the
So
world.
iRobot. We got an iRobot nurse.
In a way, they're
kids.
like on the verge of destroying the world.
He
They
was
want-
not in John Wick.
He was
Okay,
not.
what the fuck else was he in? I forgot. He was in
He was in
something
Black
else.
Klansman. He was in that movie with Zendaya, which I did not like.
He's just very meh. Like to me, he's very
Yeah.
stale. He doesn't like. I don't know, man. Denzel just has the. You know what I mean? He has the fucking
The
like.
va-va-voom.
The va-va-voom. King Kong don't got shit on me. You know what I
Oh,
mean? He
you
has,
motherfuckers.
yeah, dude, for real, man. He has that fucking. He has like that energy, dude.
Yeah.
And then
He
the
does.
son's just so.
His son is very bland.
He's vanilla.
yeah.
He's very bland. He has
Super
the move.
vanilla.
He has like he looks like an actor. He looks like a good action hero. He
does.
does a good job in the action scenes, but his acting itself is not that
He's
great.
so
Yes.
bland in Tenet, they called him the protagonist.
Yes.
Yeah. Just leave it at that. And don't even give him a name.
Don't even give him a
No,
name.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson got a name.
I know.
Everybody else got a name.
He's just so, yeah. Bland is how I would 100% characterize
That
him.
movie's a trip.
Y'all was standing up for Tenet. Y'all really like Tenet.
Oh,
I
dude.
did. I enjoyed it.
I
man.
loved that movie. That movie was astounding.
I thought it was
s-
super interesting.
I remember I watched it again maybe like a couple months ago, and I was like, the camera does not stop moving, and everyone is just talking, and I can't hear them.
Everyone is talking a lot, and there were a few scenes
Subtitles
that
on.
they probably could have got rid of.
Boy, god damn, that's a lot of work. Shit.
You want me to read it and watch?
I gotta read the whole damn movie.
I'm an
don't think
American
so.
citizen. You're telling me to read and watch? Are you crazy?
I don't think so, Jack.
Can you imagine?
I'm closing my eyes.
I don't do that for no damn Korean movie.
I'm just used to
I ain't
watching-
doing it for no American movie.
Fuck that
All I watch
Parasite
is
shit.
football.
Put the
Some subtitles for football.
I bet they have him.
What is this, communist Russia?
I bet they got him.
I bet they have them.
And it was good. They could have got rid of some of those scenes where he was building the relationship with the mom. Or
I
the-
didn't need any
the
of
fucking the water scenes. You know, remember when they went on
God.
when they went fucking
Yeah, I didn't,
Sailing?
I could have completely gone without that female
Yeah.
character. Sometimes there's just
Truly,
female
I could've gone without her,
characters
too.
or like love interests in movies that I'm just like, why was that even written in?
Yeah.
What's the loop though? Isn't like the theory that he's the son?
That's a theory, but I don't know. I'm not,
I
I'm
don't
not
even
sure, man.
remember what happened. I just remember the set pieces were amazing though.
That is
Set
true,
pieces
bro.
were
The
fantastic.
fucking
the airplane.
The
There's an
plane one?
airplane
Yeah.
just destroying the airport and
my
the
God,
flames.
yeah.
And that was some of the. I'm like, how the fuck did they shoot that?
I would watch
crashed it.
if someone cut all the dialogue out. I would watch the movie again. Just
You hated
no
that?
talking, just straight action.
You
I
gotta
would
go
watch
for
it.
Robert. You gotta get the dialogue just for Robert.
I like this stuff, and I liked him though.
He was
good
a
in it.
great.
He was a good character.
He was
tied
like a
everything up.
lighthearted, like humorous aspect to
Man,
it
that-
because he was so serious.
And yeah. All right, I'll take back some light because now I'm thinking again. I'm like, you know what? I like the action. a
Bro, the
lot.
backwards fight scene in
Yeah, it was
the
fire.
painting room. Oh, fantastic! Scene.
or even the beginning,
Yeah.
the first scene where they're in the fucking the theater.
Oh,
yeah,
the
Fire.
amphitheater. That shit's amazing.
Them
That is
rappelling up the building.
Yeah.
cool as fuck too. I thought that
Man.
was so cool.
They're like tapping on the backpacks to let them know who
Yeah.
they are. Oh,
And then they fucking let go of the thing and it sends them shooting up
Yeah.
like a bungee.
that was fire.
Oh, so the fucking scene in the road.
Yeah,
The fucking where they close in on
fucking
the truck.
Travis Scott playing in the background.
Oh my gosh!
Oh Before he murdered children.
Before he sacrificed those kids like a homunculi, dude. Like the homunculi.
Like fucking Full Metal Alchemist.
You remember how in
Yeah.
the whole plot of the thing was he was trying to sacrifice the entire city by building the whole eye
Yeah.
under it? Oh my god. That's Travis Scott.
He's trying to sacrifice people slowly.
Yeah,
every,
dude.
every year he would sacrifice a few more.
It's a
Oh
fucking
my God.
homunculi, dude.
I do want to say on this broadcast, I want to put my hand up. I want to say my bad, Travis Scott. The album is good.
It's not bad.
The album's
it's a good,
good,
album.
but I still won't listen to it.
I like a handful of songs. I still don't listen to
well,
it.
because the fucking lyrics are still Scoobity Boop Bop.
It's
Riding
it's,
in the-
it's a yeah, but the vibe is good. It's a good album.
Summertime, wind in my hair from God. That's what I remember.
Oh, that's the
Shit
that's
like that.
Parasail. That's the one he's talking about, Gio.
Top down, sometime. Something like it's like shit like that, dude. It's like Chance the Rapper lyrics, but with really good beats. With really good beats.
The beats are good throughout. I'll say
yeah,
that.
the
Like,
beats are quite good. Which are quite good.
but
That is fucking
a lot of
hilarious.
it is nonsense. A lot of the words he's saying is nonsense. I do like quite a few of the songs though. Like I was going back through it and I was like, you know what? Some of these are bops. But
Yeah, some of them
it-
are good.
Some of it I'm just like, nah. Some of it,
That back half, the second half of the album, I can skip. But the first half of the album is fan-fucking-tastic. Jesus Christ. It's some of my favorite Travis songs on there.
So you like murderers now? You and Travis Scott and Bill Cosby and Kevin Spacey.
Oh,
gonna
God.
Get together?
That is a sick room.
You're getting lumped in with
That's
those
a
folks?
nasty
You gonna
room.
eat dinner with them?
Oh, that's
I
the
don't
worst
wanna
for
be
me.
there at all.
Yeah, you have to eat dinner with one. Which one do you eat dinner with?
Travis.
Wait,
Easy.
well, what if you're not certain if he's gonna make it?
Oh, then I got to deal with Bill Cosby or Kevin Spacey?
Kevin Spacey, Bill Cosby,
That is
Harvey Weinstein, and
disgusting.
Travis were like, who you
Travis,
choose dinner
Travis
with?
is like, I might be able to make it, and you have to choose somebody. Travis is like, I might not be able to make it. Bro.
Kevin Spacey, easily. Bill Cosby is at the bottom of the list.
Might not be able to.
I'm not gonna make it, bro.
Look, I might not be able to make
Hey,
it, but I
dog.
can tell one of my friends to show up. It's either Bill Cosby or Kevin
You
Spacey.
choose a celebrity to have dinner with, but they might cancel. You get that Jay-Z dinner. He's like, bro, I can't
make it.
I
Right?
forgot.
You're like,
my,
God damn it, I would have rather had the 500K.
It's my niece's birthday. I can't
Imagine,
make it.
that's
dude.
funny. There's
Oh
no
my
guarantee
God.
he's gonna show up. It's just like it's either 500 G's or possible dinner with Jay Z.
He might not even RSVP.
Who the fuck would choose a dinner with Jay-Z? You better wow him and become his best friend or something.
You're just sitting at the table by yourself, ordering bread over and over again.
No, he's coming. He's coming. He's like, this guy
Is-
keeps saying Jay-Z's coming. I think we should call the cops. We're 10 minutes from closing, and he hasn't
Oh
left
my
yet. He hasn't ordered anything. He keeps saying Jay-Z's coming. All he's done is eat bread. Speaking of big rap stars, I saw Drake on that podcast. Have y'all seen that with that white girl?
Yeah.
Gio was telling me about that. I haven't seen it.
Who the fuck is that? She has like heavy hit. She has like Mark Cuban on.
I don't know who
Yeah.
she is either.
Bobby Altoff.
Bobby, and you know what's wild? It's actually a little bit funny.
It's pretty
It's
funny.
funny?
It is pretty funny.
I'll have to watch. Drake is a funny guy.
Drake is
Drake is a fucking hilarious dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a good sense of humor.
He's very funny. And you know what I think it is too? I think it's like her soft, like kind of like very low tone demeanor.
Yeah.
I think that's why either you know what it is? She has to have like family in very high places.
Nah, she's popping. I mean, she does. She did get an in because like starting your podcast with Drake as a guest is not feasible for a lot of
No.
people. But she probably has a good agent or something. She probably has good management
Like
and shit.
how did she get Mark Cuban?
Good management. She got Lil Yachty right after Drake.
Because I think I remember her saying something about her dad did some video with Snoop Dogg or
Her
something.
dad built a door for Snoop Dogg.
Oh, come on.
That's what she did. That's what her dad did.
He's
Why would he
maybe
do that?
Cause he was not a carpenter, like a woodworker or some
kind
shit.
of
He
contractor,
built a fucking
woodworker,
door for
something
some-
like that.
I wonder what a Snoop Dogg door looks like.
I don't know. It sounds amazing though.
I
Probably
bet
some
it
really
does.
nice ass door.
Yeah.
I'd love to do work for Snoop Dogg, dude.
I would love to do.
You
like
roll-
Snoop Dogg's
you roll
a
his-
landscaper?
You roll his joints for him.
Dude, he's probably the man. He's probably like invites you in and shit. Or
Everyone I know
or
that's
he's a
met
dick.
him they say he was a great guy.
Yeah, I've heard he's a
You know
he's a
people
great
that have
dude.
met Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, we all do. Well,
I don't know
if
anybody
you
that's met Snoop Dogg.
do. You do.
I do?
You probably do.
Who met Snoop Dogg?
I'm trying to think if you know him.
Drop a name. Drop it
Mutan.
first. Oh, he met
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
How did he meet Snoop Dogg?
They were at a party.
Oh, he's like a music something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's like a manager for something.
Yeah.
Or he was. I think he's like does a sports thing now. I don't know.
what he does.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So you guys know somebody who met Snoop Dogg?
One person.
My mom met Snoop Dogg.
What the fuck?
My mom met
Gio's
Snoop
mama
Dogg.
met-
So you
Mama
know
Gio
two
met
people.
Snoop Dogg?
You should have led with that, not some fucking dude.
You know something crazy? I'm at dinner with my mom, right? And we're just talking about some shit. And we just start talking about Prince. And she's like, yeah, I met Prince before.
What the fuck?
And I was like, pause.
At her job?
No, she met Prince at there was a club. Y'all watched the Lakers show, right? The show about the Lakers.
Yeah.
I didn't, but
So
I watched the first season, but I haven't.
I'll imagine it.
in the where the Lakers played, they had a club under the stadium.
That shit's insane. I remember what that's.
They had a crazy ass club under the stadium.
and they
That,
expect them to work hard?
they expect them to play games every
When
day.
is this fucking game done? I'm trying to go downstairs.
So she would go to the club like all the time, and she would run into hella famous people all the time.
That's pretty cool.
So
That's fucking awesome.
She said that she was there with like one of my cousins, and my cousin was like a big Prince fan and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they're walking down, and my mom was like, "Yo, Prince is here. Don't lose your shit. Like, be cool, or he gonna freak out."
yeah.
So my mom walks up, and she's like, "Oh, hi, Prince. Like, I like your music and all that stuff." Prince kisses her on the forehead.
What?
What? Wait.
It's laughter.
I thought that was cheering. Never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at Mama
Don't
Gio.
laugh at Prince.
Don't laugh at my mom or
Oh, my
Prince.
mama.
That's amazing.
Prince
Oh.
kissed my mom on the forehead. Then
That's
my cousin,
fucking cool.
My cousin walked up, started freaking out, and Prince left.
Oh,
But before he
See-
left, he bought a drink for my mom.
he does not seem like the kind of guy you want to be like, oh my god, around. He
No,
does
not at all.
Or no, he's dead now, but he did not have that energy. He had a very understated.
He's not gonna say
like,
much now,
Yeah.
but
He's not gonna
say much
He's
now.
not gonna talk too much now. But he always seemed like a very understated like celebrity, and that whenever he would do interviews, he's always very like well spoken and like quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I got from him.
Very calm.
Very calm. Very, very calm.
He sounds
What
like a great
groovy,
guy.
cool ass motherfucker, dude.
Yeah,
we
he
can only
super
strive to be
cool.
so cool.
And he's little.
Yeah,
My mom was like, yeah, he was mad
He
short,
looked like a
little
little
boy.
guy. He looked like a little dude.
Yeah.
He's like
He's a cool guy.
5'5", right, or something.
He was like 5'6", 5'7" ish.
And you know that means 2 inches shorter. Like Kevin Hart, dude. You know Kevin Hart's like 5 foot flat because he says he's 5'4".
Yeah.
Kevin
Man,
Hart,
Kevin
he
Hart's
looks
little.
really little.
Kevin Hart looks very little.
He looks little. He's built though. He's in good shape.
He better be.
He better be.
He better be. Because I know when he's dealing with other comedians, they're like, bro, you're short. Just shut the fuck up.
Bro, Kevin Hart,
But he can dish it out too. Shout out to him.
he can go along with it. He's a cool dude. I was listening to his podcast, but his podcast, he talks in such an annoying way. He like over explains everything in an
Yeah.
like so you're telling I can't describe it. You got to see it, but like the
I know
guests
what
he
you
has
mean.
on are amazing.
Yeah.
He has like really really high caliber.
Is it the
guests.
TV show or the podcast one?
It's
The
Heart to Heart.
podcast. Well, it is Heart to Heart, but I've been Comedy Gold Mines.
That's
Oh, okay,
That's
yeah,
his.
yeah.
That's his podcast.
Yeah, that's like a podcast. I think Heart to Heart is like a show on
Yeah, that's a show.
Amazon or
I
something.
didn't know.
And then he has the ice bath one,
Yeah.
which is also very good. That one's pretty good
Yeah.
too. But Comedy Gold Mines, he'll have like really good guests on there, and I try to listen, but he fucking annoys me. They're great, but he's so annoying.
He's so annoying.
because he keeps like re-emphasizing what they're saying, but like in just like a dumb way,
Yeah.
like a dumb, repetitive way, redundant way.
He's a
But
funny ass dude. Man.
He is. What a guy, dude. Rose to super duper stardom.
For real. Honestly, I don't need the stand up though. He can keep the stand up.
I've never seen his stand up ever.
You've never seen?
You've never seen a Kevin Hart?
No.
She Ain't Got No Nipples, dude?
I've only seen him in movies.
Bro, the hardest I think I've ever laughed in my
Yeah.
entire life was probably...
She ain't got no nipples.
Yeah. Like, Laugh at My Pain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the hardest I think I've ever laughed at any special, ever.
I just don't like comedy specials, man. I don't know
It's-
why.
Wow.
Well, it will hold up now. You won't think it's funny now.
no, you'll think it's horrible.
Yeah. Because it's all
Don't
like
watch it
yelling
now.
and... it's. But at the time, bro, it was...
It was I
Amazing.
remember going to school after that.
Yeah.
Like it was a difference. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
At least for me.
The fucking octopus jokes,
Yeah.
she ain't got no nipples. Truly, I remember because I was in Bronzeville when I watched it, and our
Uh-huh.
cousin showed it to us in Bronzeville, and it was me, my cousin, my other like my two cousins that live here, and we were all in his room watching it.
Mhm.
It was like late at night. We were crying, like literally crying, laughing, like couldn't stop laughing.
I think I watched that shit with my brothers, and man, that was a funny night.
Yeah.
I only know him from Jumanji. I'm just kidding. I've seen him in other shit, and I've seen him like on podcasts, of course.
He plays like a big football player in the body of Kevin Hart. I tried to watch a bit of Jumanji. It's not good.
I thought it was funny.
I couldn't get into it for some reason. I couldn't get into it.
They're
Not
wrong.
even 40-year-old virgin.
Nah, I
Not
seen
even
him
like
in that.
ride along.
Oh, dude, this your boy?
Yeah, he's fucking fun. He's like 5 minutes screen
Holy
time in that movie.
shit.
He fucking
That was
steals it.
hilarious.
Yeah, his scene in that movie is so good, dude.
Man, even Soul Plane. Soul Plane is good.
I have not seen Soul Plane. I need
good
to watch
time.
Soul Plane. I'm just so scared that it won't hold up. I haven't seen like Caddyshack. I haven't seen there's like some really good
Caddyshack is still
old
funny.
comedies. Are you sure?
Caddyshack is forever.
I saw
gonna be
Because I
Caddyshack
funny.
tried to watch Ace Ventura and he pissed me off.
Very wacky. It's so wacky.
He pissed me
it's
off, dude.
nuts.
Oh, I tried to watch Animal House the other day. Woo, that was a long 2 hours, bro.
Hard to get through.
Hard to get.
It's just
through.
it's very dated.
Yeah.
It's very
It's
dated,
very
and they
dated.
make boobs like they make boobs seem to be like the greatest thing they ever seen in life. Like they were going so crazy.
Like they just wouldn't stop talking about boobs.
Wouldn't stop talking about it
Can't get
for
enough.
2 hours.
Can't get enough
Boobs
of the
and
boobs.
fucking
Fucking
togas.
big ass John Belushi, so excited to see boobs.
Didn't he like fucking hit a girl over the head and put her over his shoulder and take her upstairs? I remember
In the movie
in
or
the
in real
movie. In
life?
the movie.
I feel like that was. I'm not surprised if he did that.
I've heard that happened in the movie.
Okay. In real life, hits her over the head with a
I
frying
don't know.
pan.
I
and
can't say.
takes her
I can't
upstairs.
say if that happened in real life.
With a frying pan.
Boom! And fucking.
It's a
Like
little
the-
cuckoo noise.
Yeah, I was about to say like the fucking
She
cartoon.
has like a fucking lump in her head, and he like pushes it back in. How they do in the movies? I need to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I was like about to watch
Man,
the other
good
day.
movie.
I heard that one's a banger.
That's
I
a
have
good
not
movie.
seen it.
You haven't seen that? It's a pretty
No.
good movie. Speaking of more movies, I saw one of the best scary movies I've seen in a very, very long time, and I really hope it gets the recognition it deserves. Talk to me.
Yeah.
With the hand. It's an A24 movie.
I want to watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
Brothers, let me tell you.
It's good.
It's really, really, really good. It's not necessarily scary. It's very unsettling. but it's not like pop-ups in your face. It's just a really well done movie.
Okay.
So let me tell you the first 30 minutes of the movie. Just kidding.
No. Give me
Line by line.
the most brief, vague synopsis you can, because I'm actually gonna go see this.
I'm gonna tell you the first it's like 7. It's not. I'm not gonna tell you the full first 7 minutes, but like so basically what happens is it's centered around this girl. She lost her mother.
Mm-hmm.
Her friend. She has like a group of friends. It's like a girl and then her little brother.
Rather rambunctious.
Rather rambunctious.
Yeah.
They are a little bit rambunctious. They party it up.
Oh, Gio, you saw it?
No, I'm going off of the trailer.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. So
Because they showed in my fucking face 30 damn times this week.
and they won't stop.
And they won't stop showing me this dead motherfucker's mom.
Yeah, it's the mom.
Must be tough seeing ads, man.
Oh, fuck off.
That's why I told you to get a YouTube, but you were like, nah, I don't need YouTube.
I don't
Premium.
mind it, but it's the same fucking ad every time.
You're in the
bro.
shower just trying to listen to your music, and then this fucking shit comes on.
Let me out.
You're
what's that?
you're
Oh,
scrubbing
it's
scrubbing your
ad.
balls, and all you hear is "Let me out,
Let me out. Mom.
Fucking YouTube.
That used to happen to me all the time. I'd be fucking just in the shower, and I would hear like the fucking scary music, and then like people scream. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, dude?
Y'all play YouTube in the shower? You can't do it.
When I listen to like
Music or
if
podcasts.
you get a trailer ad, you can't skip it, so you have to listen to the entire trailer.
Yeah.
But if
gotta
I'm listening
put
to
on
like
Spotify.
I like listening to like old mixtapes, so I have to kind
You
of
got on no ceilings in there?
no ceiling.
I'm the CEO of, and I'm the CEO. All right, let me tell you the first beginning part. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Okay, trust me.
Go
please.
ahead.
So it starts off. They're going to a party. She lost her mom. They're trying to cheer the friend up. They see a video of one of their other friends at another party, and they're using this hand. And in the video, these people are acting possessed, and they like basically stiffen up when they touch this hand. And so they know this dude from school. It's like a guy and a lesbian girl. It's a dyke, a dyke woman. And her friend.
You had to specify, not just a
dyke
lesbian
woman.
girl. It's a
And
dyke woman.
It's their party, and it's the guy's hand. So it's not his hand.
What you just said sounds hilarious. It's their party and it's the guy's hand.
And they're all touching his hand, and they go senseless.
It sounds insane. But
Okay.
I'm interested also. I'm interested already.
It goes senseless
basically-
because they're coming.
It's basically a ceramic hand. Imagine like a hand that looks like it's about to shake your hand. It's
Yeah.
a ceramic hand. They set it on the table. When they touch this hand, something happens.
That's
They
the most I've
become
ever
possessed.
heard hand in a sentence in my life.
So they got the hand. They put their hand to the hand. They touch hands. Can you hand me a hand? Can you hand me that hand, please?
Jesus.
So,
Oh, my God.
so they see that in the video. They call their friend up. They go to the friend's house, to his party, and they want to go like see what that's all about. They don't believe it or whatever. So when they get there, they find out that the hand, when you when I say hand, I can't
When you
say
put your
that.
hand in the hand, it's a hand job.
all you see is hands.
You lose your mind and you experience a senseless wave of hands.
Everyone turns
overcoming
into
you.
hands. All you can see as far as is hands. So they touch the thing. They touch the thing and they say, "Talk to me." And when they say "talk to me" while they're touching it, they can see a spirit in front of them. And every
Oh,
time they do
God.
it, it's a different spirit. And if they say, "Let me in," I let you in, the spirit goes into their body. And basically, the two people that have the thing, I don't even want to say hand anymore. They have the thing. They basically tell them you can't go past 90 seconds. Because they don't say where they got it from. They just basically say, "Don't ask any questions."
Yeah.
They say a little more later. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
But they basically say, "Don't ask any questions." They just told me if you go over 90 seconds, it like something really bad could happen. So you have to stop touching the hand at 90 seconds.
Okay.
And the person is not in their right mind. The spirit is basically in their body when they say, "I let you in." So they have to like pull the hand away from them.
Yeah.
And shit like that. And the spirit, like, it's really well done. Like like the weird shit the spirits say, and like it's almost like as if they don't remember being human and they're a human again, and they're like saying the weirdest shit, and they're like touching their fat and stuff like that.
Oh, God.
It's creepy, and that's all I'll say. Basically,
Okay.
the movie goes on from there, and it's phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I was like jaw dropped at some moments.
Oh,
Some
really?
moments,
You have my interest.
there's a
very
really
peaked.
good part.
No, don't say it. You have my interest peaked.
Yeah, my
You do.
interest
You have my.
peaked.
I'm enough to go see it. I've been going to the movies a lot. And I think I'm starting to enjoy it again because
Hey,
movies
man.
have actually been good.
It's been
Yeah.
good movies
I want
coming
to
out.
go see TMNT, dude. Seth
You
Rogen.
did?
No, I want to.
I don't know.
I don't wanna
I'm
go
not
see
gonna
that.
see.
You don't want to go see that?
I'm gonna go see Oppenheimer again.
I haven't seen Oppenheimer
You
yet.
gonna see it again?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the 70mm shit. That's fucking far away. I'm gonna go there eventually.
You want to see it in the nice big screen?
In the way that Christopher Nolan envisioned it.
It's actually not the true way. If you want to see it in the true way, you have to go to San Antonio because that's the 1570 70 millimeter.
They
San
can suck
Antonio?
the back of my dick.
Is that the biggest or whatever?
Yeah, that's just the proper way it's meant to be seen. The way Gio's seeing it, they're taking a digital projection and they're
You're
making
putting it on a 70 millimeter for all.
Yeah,
You might as well not even
yeah.
bother to go see it if you're gonna watch it like that, Gio. I actually.
Yeah, you might as well just
You're
stay
just
home.
wasting your money.
Yeah.
Am I a piece of shit for not wanting to see it until it comes out on
Nah.
at
You're,
home?
you're a piece of garbage.
You're gonna watch it on your phone.
You're gonna
Am I a
Watch it on
dirty
your-
puddle for that?
I can't believe you don't want to watch Oppenheimer.
Put it on
that's
your smart
fucking
fridge.
nuts.
I don't feel like sitting down for 3 hours.
It flies by though.
I
does.
just,
You'll be engaged.
Yeah. Honestly, it's very engaging.
I guess it's
It's
hard
not-
for me to watch
it's-
dramas like long dramas like that.
It's
Sometimes
not-
in movies.
I
It's not really a
wouldn't
drama.
It's not boring. I wouldn't even call it like a drama.
I can't even
like-
give it a genre.
I definitely don't
Yeah.
think it's boring. All right, I'll watch it. I'm convinced.
I wouldn't know what to call it. Maybe like a. I would say
A
it's kind
film.
of a thriller.
A tour.
A tour. An art.
Aught.
piece.
It's his aught.
No,
Art.
it's like thrilling moments to it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if I call it a thriller though.
It's not a thriller.
It's a biopic, right?
It's a little bit
So-
of everything.
Yeah,
A
it's
little bit of
It is a
everything.
little bit of everything. There's a little bit of
everything.
drama. There's a little bit of suspense. Cause
A little bit of comedy.
There's a little bit of funny.
I told you, it's
there's
pretty
some-
funny.
There's some funny moments in the movie.
Josh Peck shows up. You start saying, "Hey, Drake."
I can't believe Josh Peck is in it. I can't believe Roderick
What
is in
a
it.
fucking role for Josh Peck, man.
He
You know
didn't
what?
really do shit, anyways.
Hey, shout out! I met him before, dude.
You did?
Yeah, I met him at a mall in Los Angeles.
You said it was really cool, right?
Yeah, he was a really nice guy, man. He
Yeah.
talked to me for a few minutes. Fucking, I don't think he signed anything, but I took a picture with him. Super nice dude. Man.
Damn.
He smelled rich.
He smelled.
He had a really nice smelling cologne, and I was like, I just bet that cologne he's wearing is like $100.
It has to be.
What a stacked
He's
fucking cast,
Josh
dude.
Peck. He has a stance to uphold.
Of course, dude. If I'm rich, I'm gonna be wanting to wear the nicest quality clothing and really nice expensive cologne.
Yeah.
You right?
If I was like stupid rich, I would have a Lamborghini, the Lamborghini gloves, the Lamborghini shoes, and the Lamborghini
Lamborghini
hat.
Lamborghini gloves.
You cannot wear Lamborghini stuff anymore, dude. The
fingerless gloves.
You remember the Ferrari cologne?
Yes, bro.
That was the coolest cologne
Wearing-
back in the day.
Wearing any clothes brand for a car
It's hilarious.
is hilarious and insane.
It is insane. I have a Puma shirt that's like a collab with BMW. Y'all seen it, I think, right? With the car on it.
Well, that's different. That's not really.
It's still a
It's
Puma
kind of cool,
shirt.
but
It's
when I
still a
first
Puma,
bought it,
yeah.
I was like, what kind of dork am I? Like, I mean, first and foremost, I don't own this car. And second of all, even if I did, why would I be wearing it on my shirt?
Hey, to each their own, man. You know, some people like that. Some, you know what I mean. If you like it, fucking wear it.
Everybody I know that had Ferrari clothes did not have a Ferrari.
No, they
Yes, 9 times
Nor
out
a
of 10.
Lamborghini.
People who have Ferraris, they're wearing black clothing. They're
Yeah.
gonna be wearing probably a black polo or a red polo.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
And Levi jeans.
Yeah, or some kind of dress shirt with the sleeves like rolled up,
Yeah.
and they're gonna have gray hair.
Yeah, who does wear the Ferrari stuff? It's like bikers? People ride like
It's
motorcycles?
weird, like Italian people.
Yeah, weird Italian. It's always weird Italian
Hey.
dudes.
Yeah.
They're fucking.
Baba de Buppe.
Hey, gabagooli. Gibbity booby.
I wonder what would happen if
I
I,
like
go to
it. I like
Italy
your
and just
jacket,
did that, like for an hour.
Go to Italy and do
Yeah,
that?
go.
They're going to beat your ass.
They
They can't take you down, dude. They're too small. Bunch of hairy men.
They only have one hand. They're holding a cigarette in the other one.
On the cigarette.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Oh, we don't talk like that. They talk exactly
it's
like
bold.
that.
It's bold of you to assume they even know English.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, you saw White Lotus. You know what they talk like.
Yeah.
They do
yeah.
kind of talk like that, but a lot more like, I don't know how to describe it.
Depending on the class, I guess. I don't know.
That's
Not
like-
as New York, more Italian.
That's
Yeah.
different though. Those are
like,
like
kinda beautiful.
That's Sicilians. That's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
completely
is it?
different. Completely different. It's like India. You know what I mean? In India, where you have lots of different groups of people, but they're all considered Indians.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
they
how
were
it is in
Sicily.
Italy. That's how it is. Because Sicily's an island off the coast of Italy, but it's all the same shit, right? Like they're all, I guess, Italian or like Sicilian, whatever. But it's very different cultures within that. So like you might have two people who are Italian, but Northern Italy and Southern Italy are way different.
And they don't
cultures.
like each other.
They don't. The food is different. The people are different. The dialects.
Damn, I didn't know they didn't like each other.
I had a
Isn't that
professor.
so funny?
I had a professor. He was Italian. He was saying there's like 50 different fucking dialects for Italian. So he said
Damn.
he might not. I think he said his family's from the north, so he might not even understand somebody from the south if they
That's
were to come up
crazy.
to him. Like they speak the same language, but you legitimately can't understand them.
What's crazy is it's so small. Like the
It
country
is.
is mad small. So why do y'all have beef? Like,
Yeah.
You put enough people in one place for a long enough period of
Yeah,
time,
that's true.
and think about it. For a long time, that was like the Roman Empire, and then it was the Ottoman. So it was like all different kinds of people were coming through there.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, you have a huge mixture of people, and we're all just calling them Italians.
That is.
But like some of them are kind of Arab, some of them are kind of like there's people who are like black mixed with black from Africa who are
Yeah.
Italians. Like you have a shitload of different kinds of people that are all gonna like mix, and there's gonna be some disagreements in
They're gonna
culture
fight.
and culture, everything, you know.
And you
That's
throw
how it
the
is in
mob
every-
in there too.
That's how it is in every country, dude.
Yeah.
It's like the people that are from there, they just fight with each other.
Yeah.
Like India is the same way. Fucking,
exactly.
I've seen Hotel Rwanda.
And they have a beef with who's like more of their actual, like who's more of the culture. Like, you know how
Yeah.
America does, like you're not as American as me. Or like
'Cause-
if somebody comes in, they're Mexican American, Americans are like, they look down on them as like not really American.
You know, that actually makes sense though, because they're probably from two different parts of the country. It's
Yeah, I was thinking of Don
the
Cheadle.
Hoodoos and the Tootsies or something.
That's a great fucking movie.
It is a really sad.
Don
movie.
Cheadle being an African person.
But
That's
yeah,
funny.
that's a really good point, because they probably have two different cultures, even though they're from the same country, because they're from different I don't know, the weather's different, whatever the fuck.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them probably thinks they represent Italy better than the other.
Yeah.
So they're like, I'm the better Italian. And like, no, I'm the better Italian. No, I'm the better Italian. You got gabagool for brains? I'm the better Italian. Yeah, that
Gabagool
makes
for
sense.
brains.
Because everyone wants to be the coolest Italian. They want to
Yeah.
represent the country the best, internally.
and that's how it is
Very
in like
strange.
a ton of countries.
It's
It's
like
not
that
just an
everywhere.
isolated thing there. It's
Yeah.
like in a lot of places.
Yeah. It's wild.
They also have like a lot of soccer beef and shit too. They be fighting. They have like the craziest fan bases.
They take
in
their
Italy.
footy seriously over
Yeah.
there.
Footy.
Man.
They be fighting and shit. They be having like big ass flares in the stadium. That shit's amazing.
Yeah.
Isn't that where like if their team loses, they be throwing trash on the field and shit? Or am I mistaken?
Sorta
Even if they
kinda.
win, they do that shit.
Yeah, even if they win, bro. In Brazil, Brazil's crazier.
They ride out
Yeah,
there.
they riot. Like they'll fight the players.
That's
Brazil is a
fucking
wild
nuts.
place, dude. I've
Yeah.
seen some really crazy videos in Brazil, like on Twitter.
In the favelas.
Yeah,
I've
in the
seen-
favelas, dude.
I've
Yeah.
seen videos of people snatching kids in Brazil, bro. They pull
Oh,
up on a
yeah,
little
dude.
moped and they just,
I seen like machete fights. I seen all kinds of fucking stuff, dude.
Yeah.
I seen motherfuckers try to rob a woman and get beat to shit. I seen all
Yeah.
kinds of crazy ass stuff. I just saw a video of this like car rolls up on a dude and he's walking down the scariest roads you've ever seen, bro. They look like they're like squares, like blocks. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
like the bricks. Yeah.
But they're like really old favelas. And this guy's just walking in the dead of night. There's like the sidewalk is like as thin as you are.
yeah.
And there's like one road or whatever. Everything is like concrete.
all right, bro. Why are you by yourself?
Why are you by yourself? I don't know. But a group of people roll up on him in a car,
Just snatch him.
and he starts like running away. He runs off camera, and then he runs back on camera with a blicky. And they get back in the car, and he starts popping them. And I guess he hits the driver because the car starts reversing.
Yeah.
And it starts hitting the wall and like keeps reversing. And he's like
Damn.
chasing the other dudes who got out of the car and are running.
You know what?
Jesus.
That shit's
May-
hardcore out there.
Maybe he had a reason.
Oh, yeah. To rob him?
That reminds me
Probably.
of this movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's called City of God.
Yeah.
I can't watch.
You
Too
saw
sad.
it, Gio?
You can't watch it.
Too sad. I already know it's gonna be too sad.
I mean, I guess,
wasn't
but
that
not
sad.
really. It's more interesting than it is sad. It's just an interesting story.
It's like an island country, right? And it's
No, they're in
like-
Brazil,
Yeah,
bro.
they're in Brazil.
Oh, they're in Brazil.
It's
like
Sao
gang
Paulo?
shit, though. It's like gang shit.
I think it's Sao
Sao
Paulo,
Paulo?
or somewhere
Paulo.
outside Sao Paulo. But it's like these young dudes
Wow.
growing up in the favelas and like they're trying to make it and they start selling drugs and shit and getting
Yeah.
involved with gangs. It's actually super interesting. Like it shows like what happens when you have pretty much children because they're like teenagers, but they're running gangs. You know what I mean? Like it shows what happens when that shit. They take over like a town and shit pretty much.
Yeah,
like,
they did.
they're like 18s or 17, 18
Give me all your
running,
yoo-hoos.
running a town. It's fucking nuts.
All your yoo-hoos and all your cheese sticks.
Hell, here you
Now. All your string cheeses.
It's a lot darker than that.
I'm sure they have AKs and people are dying. And
Yeah, there's
People do die.
People are
Yeah.
getting shot at the
Yo,
club.
give me all your you.
Give me all your
So
yous.
funny.
yoo-hoos are horrible now if you've had
so
them.
bad.
If
They're
you've had
too-
them, they
they're-
taste like shit.
They taste like cardboard and they're too sweet.
Yeah, there's a lot of foods back in the day that smacked with a heavy hand,
my God.
and now when you eat them, you can't get two
Bro,
bites.
like
Cosmic Brownies.
90% of cereal
Yeah.
is just way too fucking sweet, and it
Yeah.
just it tastes like shit once it has milk in it for at least more than 2 minutes. in my
AB had a party recently, and he had some Nutty Buddies here, and I had a couple of packs. So that means 4 sticks of Nutty Buddies. And I felt like shit later, but God, were they good at
I don't
the
even
time.
remember having the Nutty Butters here.
But
I'm pretty
Omar and
fucking
Hale
sure it was
was
here.
Oh, the
I'm pretty
nutter,
fucking sure.
the nutter butters, the ones with the chocolate and the peanut butter.
No, that's Nutty Buddies.
They're Nutty Buddies.
Whatever they're
Nutter-
called, I don't know the proper
Nutter.
name.
Wait a minute.
Nah, it doesn't matter. But
They're Nutty Buddies.
I think you're right.
They're chocolate and peanut butter.
I think you're right. I think it is
Well, I'm
Nutty.
gonna pull up a goddamn picture of Nutty Buddies right now.
Nutty Buddies might be the peanut shaped cookie.
We're going back to the hand situation. This is the most I've ever said Nutty Buddies, and I don't like it.
Nutty Buddy.
The
Nutty-
most that y'all have said it.
Yeah, you turn the lights off.
I said that
Summon a
phrase.
Nutty Buddy in here right now.
You're summoning a Nutty Buddy.
Summon Mr. Peanut. Okay, yeah, you're right. Nutty Buddy. That's a Nutty Buddy.
It's a Nutty Buddy.
So,
It's a
wait, is that
Nutty
what you said?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Anyways, yeah,
Did it have little Debbie's face on it?
I had the little bitch's face on.
Then
it.
it's Nutty Buddies.
Yeah, and my stomach felt like fucking. That was me on the toilet later that night.
It really does do that. Like 1 or 2 is like okay, it's decent, but you eat anything, even 2 is like all right, that's a bit much.
Yeah, the oatmeal cream pies, those hold up pretty good.
Oh, you can eat 12 of those.
You low key, I know they're not good for you, but you can eat a bunch of them and not really feel like
They're
too
great for
bad
me.
as shit.
I used to eat them shit for breakfast. I would take them on the bus with me.
That's a champion's breakfast.
Now
Oh
you
my-
take them now?
No, not now.
Oh, take one to work and eat it.
Are you guys breakfast boys now or no?
No, well, I told you about that one time I ate a Pop Tart at work.
No,
And I
you
felt like a
didn't.
dumbass. I was really hungry.
No.
And usually they would put out little bars or whatever for you to eat, and they didn't have any at the time. And so I went to the vending machine, and the closest thing to breakfast we had in the vending machine was a Pop Tart. And I opened a Pop Tart at my desk like a dumbass and like broke bits off and ate it. And I felt like I was gonna throw up. It was it was so sugary, and I had nothing else in my stomach.
It's too sweet early in the morning, bro.
Oh my
I
god.
was gonna foam at the mouth, dude. When you burp up, when you have no food and you burp up like a Pop Tart,
That's rough.
it feels like acidic, dude. Like,
It's way too sweet, bro.
yeah, it's a lot.
They're good, but like especially that early in the morning. Oh hell no.
You can't do it. But no, I'm not a
Yeah.
breakfast boy at all, to be honest.
I used
I
to
just
be.
drink a bunch of water.
I had a phase
same
where I was
here.
doing like waffles and syrup, but then it was just too much. I just didn't feel like doing that anymore.
It's funny because like I feel like our parents' generation they ate breakfast every day.
A
Yeah.
whole breakfast.
Most
Every
important meal
day.
of the day. They kept emphasizing that in commercials.
Yeah.
But like, did you know it's all a lie?
Yeah,
I'm just
okay,
kidding.
I guess
But
so,
there,
yeah.
there's things that I've read and videos I've seen that say that the breakfast industry perpetuated that. Like they advertise that you need to have like a good breakfast to start your day off.
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
the most important meal of the day.
It's a
so
great
on and so
lie.
forth. It
It's
is a great
fire
lie.
I think we'd be surprised at how many stigmas or like how many things that like little values or whatever come from companies.
Yeah. Even the
they-
milk, like the whole milk thing.
That it's good for you, like good
Yeah.
for your bones and shit.
Yeah, that is good for your bones.
Yeah, it's not.
It's horrible.
Just
I
take
think-
vitamin D supplements.
I think
Yeah.
the amount of calcium that's in it is like not enough to do anything at all.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's negligible.
It's like a tiny percentage.
Nah, man. But some eggs in the morning, good time.
Eggs are always good,
Eggs are fire.
but the typical American breakfast is fucking like pancakes,
Bacon, sausage, eggs,
hash
bread.
browns,
If
and
anything-
hash browns and biscuits.
They
So you
can
have like
have all
5
that.
sources of carbs on there.
I'll be
fuck I'm
fucking
talking about,
tired, bro. I would be exhausted.
I have to fall asleep after that. I've been watching these videos on YouTube of this guy, and he's not a diabetic, but he likes to study like what happens to your blood sugar when you eat, or like your glucose levels when you eat certain things. So he'll be like, all right, I'm going to eat a Big Mac, and I'm going to track my glucose levels. And he'll track like if it spikes and how much it spikes by and for how long it spikes. When he eats like a fucking something like a Big Mac or I think he ate like a ice cream, bro, that shit goes through the roof for like an hour, and then it comes back down and it goes super low, and he starts
Oh.
feeling super sleepy.
Damn.
Mm.
And he's saying that happens like every time he eats something like that. And then if he'll eat like something moderate, like he said he'll try, in one video he just tried like steak and vegetables, and there was like pretty much no spike,
Yeah.
and his energy levels were consistent the whole day.
Wow. So glucose, that's your blood sugar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is that because your body is working overtime because you have so much of it, and then you run out of it, and then it keeps working overtime until it slows down and it goes way too low?
I think it has to do with the chemical your body is producing in your pancreas or some shit to be able to process. I'm not a fucking diabetes scientist.
That's
so
all
I
right. We'll
can't-
make it up. We'll make it up.
I can't say.
We'll figure it out right here.
But
One
I'm-
of the Jonas Brothers will get your ass.
Joe
Nick-
Jonas would be
I
pissed.
thought it was Nick.
Nick Jonas
Oh,
will
Nick,
get you.
you're right. Nick Jonas. Nick Jonas.
Is he the one married to the old
diabetic
lady?
one.
A fine old lady.
Someone get a shot in him. He's dying. Nick Jonas.
Oh,
They're
man.
dipping. His levels are dipping.
His levels are dipping. Someone get him a Snickers
Jonas'
bar now.
levels are dipping.
Break him a little thing.
That's a good note to end on.
Damn.
Shout out to Nick Jonas. Man.
Shout out
For
to
real.
Kevin Jonas. He gets no play.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he existed.
He gets no media play.
Bye, guys.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
I think he's Very.
Like and subscribe also, guys. We need to start saying
Yeah,
that.
like and subscribe.
I know the music's playing.
If
Like
you made
and
it this
subscribe.
far.
Wait, now we didn't need to say that.
If you make it this far, you better fucking like, subscribe, and make it this far.
Oh, he's gonna come after you.
You better. I think we should start saying that at the beginning. I know it's gay, but
We start off with not even